Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Beavers about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Baylor's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes their veteran leader. He has been through the battle, guys, and there are plenty of expectations this season.
Yeah, and there should be expectations. This guy's been around a long time, knows the systems, knows the players. Everybody's going to have to believe in him for this year to be a big success.
Yeah, David, there's just no substitution for experience, right? This guy has played so many snaps. He's seen it all. No doubt they need him to play at a high level.
And the Bears racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Bennett. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No, what a move! Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Beavers offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Little touch pass to the receiver. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-game land. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
To the air, it's Bennett. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over UCLA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bears are in the hurry-up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They're going to throw it again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Bennett. Good timing on the quick out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Keeps the legs moving. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. He's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Baylor!
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Baylor, 7.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll test the right side. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Beavers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Bean. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Wise coaches say a free safety can't play if he doesn't do what he's coached to do. He also can't play if he only does what he's coached to do. Instincts there.
It's real good instinct. And you're right, Reese. If you always do the same thing over and over and you're a robot, people are going to read that. But you could tell a little bit of freestyling, but seeing it, going and getting the quarterback on the ground.
The give from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The offense set for a 1st down play. The option look. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And now on third down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Yeah, I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he can get a first down.
The Bears want to move quickly.
Brings up second down.
Scanning the field, it's Bennett. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he's looking downfield. Flushed out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Moving out of the pocket. Gets some yardage and gets down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It is good.
That makes the score. Oregon State 14, Baylor 10.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on second and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He's got it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Beavers will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Santiago. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
At the 20. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try the run. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. The Bears will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
Number 25.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by just 2 over UTEP.
They'll run the option.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. Working the middle, it's complete. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. The defense wouldn't let him lose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Bean. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Baylor! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Oregon State, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops calling and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you scored here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
Looking to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Polly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Finds a spot in the middle. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Bears in the hurry-up. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure coming. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Bears are on the move. Off play action on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the off.
And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. The 40, the 30, the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon State. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the big and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets and making the big play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it on the run. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. The play action fake. Pulls it in. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll go with a direct snap. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. He wants to throw. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Field goal is good.
That makes the score Baylor 27, Oregon State 21.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On second down, he'll fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wallace. The Beavers will have a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll try to pop the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The Bears moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Bennett. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And the Bears will punt this one away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. On the option.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, Whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go to the counter. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Showing off the arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Fast motion from the offense. Got it in the middle. It's Wells. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there and a nice job up front with surge by the O-line.
Looking downfield, it's Bennett. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Hatcher. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Back to pass, it's Bennett. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there. And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start to get more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. To the air, it's Bennett. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. He'll throw it. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Second down coming up.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. On second down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. A run for the quarterback. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. Finds his man enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Beaver! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Auburn is lining up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over UCLA. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Also hold on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Going up top on 1st down. He's got it. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. back open in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.